Hello everyone, welcome to SwitchUp as we once again have a look at some of the games coming out for the Switch in this upcoming week. In terms of dates, we'll be going from the 3rd of June up until the 9th, and we'll first look at any games that have released without being in one of these videos for whatever reason, before moving on to the week at hand. So which games are coming out for the Switch this week? Well, let's find out. Just the one game to look out that's already out, and that's The Blind Prophet. This is a point and click game with a comic book style and a dark and gloomy atmosphere. You play as Apostle Bartholomeus on a divine mission to liberate the city from evil forces plaguing it. There are mini games and puzzles to solve and a gory, horror themed plot with a touch of black humour according to the blurb. This currently has a massive 92% off of its usual price of £22.49, so for the next few weeks you can get this for just under £2.
This episode is sponsored by Bloodlines Heroes of Lythus. It's a fully fledged RPG, there is a storyline here as well, there's a large world map that you can go out onto different missions and they're split into chapters. You can download and try the game for free using the link or scan the QR code and you will receive a starter pack that's worth $20. Right now is a really good time to join because it's the Bloodlines anniversary event from June the 1st to the 28th, as Bloodlines is giving away tons of rewards all month long during its 1 year anniversary. As you're logging in each day, you'll get free summons, diamonds and resources.
You can collect new bloodlines every fortnight with unique abilities for each gender and then customise them by marrying any two bloodlines to create over 1,000 fantasy hybrids.
Nice one. Yeah, I've just seen the new releases Titan and Ninetailed that you can see on the screen, and I'm sure you've noticed the game looks absolutely stunning. There's a load of content as well at the end of the game, as well as PvP, and you can obtain unique champions by taking part in those guild wars. Here's one that will interest you, Glen. You can raise heirs with waifus.
Lovely. You can also build your own kingdom and economy on the back of your strategic gameplay, and there are an abundance of scenes and interesting storylines for you to follow.
It's free to download on Android and iOS using our link in the description or the top pinned comment.
Otherwise you can scan the QR code showing on the screen right now and you'll get the anniversary starter pack worth $20 as I mentioned earlier using that link. This includes 1 random champion and 1 summoning crystal, 100,000 gold and 100 diamond. Let's move on to the games coming out this week, and the first is Loop 8 Summer of Gods. This describes itself as a coming-of-age RPG set in 1980s rural Japan. It's set in an alternate August 1983 where you'll play as Nini, a character who is relocating back to Earth, and the friendships you've built and decisions you make will have an outcome on the turn-based battles you encounter against the threat to humanity known as the Kigai. You can use Nini's special connection with the gods to reset the world with each loop, allowing the protagonist to relive that 8th month until you get it right or the Kigai triumph. Sounds very interesting. I do like any story that deals with turning back time to change the known future, and it's releasing on the 5th of June and will cost £44.99 or your regional equivalent.
Our reasoning, and that outsiderness is what defines them.
Listen to me. Life means choices, and you can never avoid making ones that you later...
Then we have Senses Midnight, a 3D survival horror game which it says is inspired by the genre classics, featuring tank controls and fixed camera angles. You play as a college student who is dared to investigate an urban legend in a long abandoned local park, but soon discovers that this may be the biggest mistake she'll ever make. The secrets of the park will be revealed through environmental storytelling, and inventory management will play a big part. You'll need to weigh risk and reward so as not to alert vengeful spirits, and it also mentions that there is only one place that you can save your game. As much as this intrigues me, I do worry that it's fallen into the rose-tinted glasses trap of replicating something from the past, warts and all, rather than taking the key components that made such games great and dropping the rest. Tank controls and just one save place sound like a pain these days, but we'll see. Perhaps I'm completely wrong. It's out on the 7th and it will cost £13.49. Also this week we have Nocturnal. This is an action platform game where you play as an ancient soldier of the endearing flame, attempting to find out what has happened to your brothers. A mysterious fog covers the island and will chase you on sight. You'll need to discover the source of it and try to put an end to its existence, but there will also be combat challenges in your way. It mentions speedrun options, so it looks as if perhaps it's been built with that in mind, and it will cost £17.99 or your regional equivalent. Then we have Mask of the Rose, which calls itself a romance with a hint of murder. It's set in fallen London. Due to an unknown bargain, London now resides in a vast cavern under the earth where the sun never shines and Parliament has sunken into the Thames. Doesn't actually sound too different, to be honest. The rest of the blurb is a little confusing, but it does say you'll be picking up jobs to earn money and gather resources, creating outfits to unlock different story options, and writing love stories and murder theories as you go along. There's no trailer on the eShop to try and make sense of it all, I'm afraid, but hopefully I found one elsewhere for you to watch. This is out on the 8th and will cost £16.99 or your regional equivalent. The next release is Demon's Sword Incubus, which is a side-scrolling hack and slash RPG. You play as Amelia, the wielder of a forbidden magical sword, and must use sword and spell combos to slash and blast your way through crowds of encroaching enemies. It includes input support, where you can assign complex command inputs to specific buttons, and a variety of adjustable traits and skills, allowing you to build your character in any way you want. There is a demo available to try out, and there is also a discount of 20% available from the price of £11.29, with the discount running until the 22nd of June. The next release is MotoGP 23, which is the latest official game for MotoGP. You can compete in the 3 official championship categories, MotoGP, Moto2 and Moto3, with the riders and tracks from the 2023 season. There's a career mode which sees you start out in Moto3 and climb through the ranks, developing your bike to improve performance and winning your position on the official team by beating the leading rider. There is a new neural aid system that uses artificial intelligence to intervene at crucial moments to assist without taking full control away from you, and you can customise your bike using the in-game graphic editor. It will release on the 8th and sells for £44.99. Next is Speed Crew, a party game for 1 to 4 players. You take on the role of an elite pit crew tasked with fixing cars and beating the clock to secure victory. It features both local co-op and online multiplayer, and the name of the game is Cooperation, as you diagnose car issues, use tools to make repairs, and navigate the pit lane to get the cars back on track. There are 48 levels and a story that takes place over 4 decades, and the blurb also makes mention of planned DLC with additional levels and game modes coming out at a later date. It will cost £16.75 or your regional equivalent. The penultimate game for the week is Raiden 3 Cross Mikado Maniax. This enhanced version of the game that first released in 2005 gets a high resolution upgrade, as well as being able to choose between the original background music and a new remix, which I believe is where the Mikado link comes in. As well as this, there are new game modes such as Score Attack, Boss Rush, Double Play, which sees you piloting 2 ships at once, and online rankings. I have the Raiden 4 Cross Mikado game, so it's nice to see another game in the series receive the same treatment, and this releases on the 9th for £26.99 or your regional equivalent. And finally for the week we have Avia Corporation, a strategy game where you attempt to build the airline of your dreams, so says the blurb. There are over 100 airplane models and routes to over 140 cities worldwide, and you'll need a rational approach and strategic planning to reach your full potential. You'll need to use your startup capital to buy or rent aircraft, increasing your income as your company grows, selecting destinations and constructing air routes with transfers. Sounds very in-depth and the price doesn't seem too bad provided it delivers on its promise. It's also out on the 9th and it will cost £13.29. So there you have it, another week of Nintendo Switch releases. Do any of these games interest you at all? Will you be picking any of them up? Please do let us know in the comment section below. Another thank you to the sponsor of today's video. You can check out Bloodlines Heroes of Lifus using the link in the description. There's also a link down there to our website, SwitchUp.gg, if you're looking to get yourself any eShop credit. Getting it from us will get you some SwitchUp tokens, and you can then redeem these against future purchases to save yourself a bit of money. And there's a link down there to Play Asia if you're looking to import any games. Again, use the link, use the code, and you can get yourself 5% off of your order. A quick thank you to our patrons and our channel members for your continued support, and to each and every one of you for watching our videos. Take care, and until next time, happy gaming.